All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start our three-fight finale, baby. They're all main events. Your following contest is scheduled for 5 rounds in the featherweight division, and it is for the Big John's MMA Amateur Featherweight Championship. Here come your fighters. First, making his way into the red corner, please welcome Nick Moore.
Yes, sir. And we are back. Big John's MMA. Like he said, 3-fight big finale. Let's get it. Let's see if we can go out with a bang.
3 fights left to end the night, man. Hey, we'll see what these guys bring. We got the amateur belt here on the line for 145.
Somebody's going home with some gold tonight.
His opponent to the blue corner. Please welcome Brock Pinder.
Another Steel City MMA product coming across the river from Canada, looking to make an impact. And just like that, your tail of the tape for this one, we've got Brock Pinder coming in, 30 years of age, 5'9", 144.5, 3-1 record against Nick Moore, who is 18 years of age, 6 foot, 145 with a 1-1 record. Young buck coming in here to break the breadsticks.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember watching Nick Moore get his first victory at a Lights Out event not that long ago.
I think you're correct. Just like that, man, this crowd has been hot all night, Corey. They are ready for some action. Let's kick it off with the last 3 of the night and send it up to the cage for formal introductions.
And here we go, Big John's MMA fans. The following matchup is for the Big John's MMA Amateur Featherweight Championship, being brought to you tonight by Steel City MMA, Y&R Complete Outdoor Services, A Perfect Pool, CC Roofing and Siding, Tommy and the Boys, and Bonacci Contracting. Formally introducing all 3 men in the cage at this time, starting with your referee, Vance Swerden. And now, your championship fighters. First, fighting out of the McCrory Martial Arts and Combat Fitness red corner, wearing the red, white, blue, and black trunks, standing 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 145 pounds. He's a jiu-jitsu practitioner representing Coon MMA. He comes to the Big John's cage with an even record of 1 win and 1 loss, with that 1 big win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Big Rapids, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, here is Nick the Beanstalk Moore. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Roy Custom Exteriors blue corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed in white, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 144.5 pounds. He's a freestyle mixed martial artist representing Steel City MMA. He comes to the Big John's cage with a record of 3 wins and only 1 loss, with all 3 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, ladies and gentlemen, here is Brock the Brick Pinder. Referee Van Swerden with final fight instruction.
Yeah. All right, guys, this fight's for the featherweight championship. We've been over the rules. I want a good fight. I want a clean fight. Want to touch gloves? Do it now. Back to your corners. Come on, fighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Big John's Amateur Featherweight Championship will be decided in 5 rounds or less.
All right, championship time. Steel City MMA has been on a roll tonight. Let's see if they can keep it going now in the title fight with Brock the Brick Pinder. You know, they said all Brock's wins are by knockout, and I can see why. He is not afraid to get in there throwing hands, and he's putting it on Nick Moore. Nick Moore shoots, and he gets the sprawl here from Pinder. Got to watch out for that knee on the way up as well. Ooh, nice body kick from Moore. Nick Moore looks to still be trying to find his range, but Brock Pinder is just staying in his grill, not giving him any room to breathe. Oh, big shot from Pinder, and down goes Nick Moore. Pinder's got to keep his position here. Watch out for that leg. I'd like to see him pass those legs to the side and go maybe knee on belly. Looking for the lumberjack sweep from Nick Moore. Pinder trying to find his balance. This is giving Moore a chance to recover here.
Yeah, Moore doing a good job of trying to tie up that ankle.
And now this might be a bad position here for Moore. What happened?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened on that one. Was he getting ready to stand him up? Oh, taking a point for grabbing the cage to stop that leg lock.
I'm not sure. Yeah, not ours. A little bit of an audio question there.
Taking a point away from Brock Pinder, though, on holding that cage to stop the leg lock. This could change the course of the fight, because now if Nick Moore can finish out strong in round 1,
oh, looks like he ate another shot,
points, though. But, man, Pinder is dropping those bricks on Nick Moore. Nick Moore is holding on to that leg of Brock Pinder here, but he's got to do something to start standing up. He's not really going to be able to defend the takedown at this point because Pinder's too far around the side. Getting down to the last 20 seconds of the round here. Let's see how we finish out round 1.
10-second clapper coming.
Problem is, with that point deduction, could have had a 9-9 round.
I do believe we did. I do believe we did.
Let's see what we get in round 2, because point deduction or not, man, Nick Moore is looking a little tired over there in that corner.
That's for sure. Thought I was the only one noticing that, but it definitely appears that way.
Big right hand from Brock Pinder there, putting Nick Moore to the ground before Nick started to go for that leg lock.
Round 2 coming in hot. And like we had mentioned in the beginning of round 1, this is a title bout, so we have 5 rounds ahead of us.
I'd like to see Nick Moore try to get some of his respect back here. That leg lock definitely was throwing up a threat to him, but Brock Pinder is landing shots in round 1. So let's see if we see anything different as we start round 2. But Pinder's already got him against the cage, and down goes Moore. Man, there's a reason they call this guy the Brick. He guys got bricks in them hands. Man, the guard's wide open. If you're Brock Pinder, you can move right to mount here. Nick Moore looking to use that cage to kind of maybe wall walk and get himself up here. He's got to get off of his back.
Trying to do what he can, but it doesn't, just not much to be able to do from this position.
Well, he's got to get back to a hip and look to come into him or be able to roll him back for a sweep. He's got to be able to come up into him. The more he stays flattened like this, you're right, there's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do from him. Little shots here from Brock Pinder trying to move up the body of Nick Moore.
Ooh, he's lucky that that kick didn't land.
If I'm Brock Pinder, I'm letting him stand up. And there's the stand up from Vance Cerdan. Big right hand from Brock. Nick's popping that jab back at him, keeping the stick in his face. Oh, big shot from Brock Pinder.
My only issue is for Nick Moore is he seems to not necessarily have his feet underneath him while he's throwing these shots, man.
I'd like to see him connect these hands and try to finish this double here. There you go. If I'm Nick Moore, I'm trying to pull him away from the cage so he can't wall walk his way up. Oh, and using that whizzer side to be able to strengthen Nick Moore down. Let's see if we see more heavy shots from the top here from Brock Pinder.
Yeah, dominating work here from
regarded from Nick Moore, taking
from
those
Brock
shots
Pinder.
and keeping going. But to your point, Brock Pinder is doing some damage. Ooh, another big shot from Brock Pinder. Nick Moore trying to throw something up here. I don't know, 2 rounds in the book, Corey. How do you got it so far?
Yeah, I mean, Brock Pinder looks to be up on both of these first rounds, in my opinion. Looks like I was saying, it looked like for Nick Moore, when he was throwing all them power shots, man, he just didn't have his feet underneath him. So anytime Pinder was able to come back with shots, it just almost always took him down.
All right, and here's some replays from round 2. Here's where Brock Pinder dropped Nick Moore. Second time Nick Moore goes down where he went for that double leg takedown. All right, the cage door is locked. Round 3 out of 5. Big John's MMA, 145-pound amateur title on the line. Nick Moore's still in there throwing, man. I'd like to see him keep that jab in front of that right hand, though. Nick Moore grabbing for a guillotine here. Uh-oh, it could be tight. Nope, he slides his head out. Brock Pinder posturing up and landing shots on Nick Moore.
This might be the end.
Vance is taking a look. Nick Moore is staying alive, but he is taking some shots. Nick trying to turn around, catch that arm bar around the corner, trying to turn the corner on him.
Be a lot easier if that fence wasn't in his way.
He's doing a good job of keeping himself in the fight, though. Uh-oh. Looking for a triangle here. Let's see if he can get it
That's
locked
a little
up.
closer.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He's turned the corner. Let's see if he can get that arm across the body and pull on the head. Uh-oh, that could be getting tight. Uh-oh, that's getting tight. Nick Moore landing shots for the mounted triangle. And what a comeback
What
win
a
for
way.
Nick Moore. What a comeback win, man.
Wow.
He was in trouble. Brock Pinder was landing bricks on him. And now Nick Moore is your 145-pound Big John's MMA champ.
I had just said that I thought that the ending sequence was upon us, and then he was able to reverse the position, gather the submission, and, I mean, really pound his way out from there. I mean, incredible stuff from Nick Moore.
Can't argue that. What a comeback. Way to stay in the fight. Never out of the fight, getting the submission win. And now let's take a look back at what we saw in this fight between Nick Moore and Brock Pinder. Here's the triangle. Here's where it got a big problem for Brock Pinder. In full mount, getting choked and getting hit with the shots. Man, and then you see Vance having to come in and make the stop, man. What a comeback for Nick Moore. What a warrior. Both guys putting it all on the line in the Big John's MMA cage. Good sign of respect here from Nick Moore.
And such a young kid, too, in Nick Moore, man. He's got plenty of time to develop his skills.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put a big round of applause together for both of the fighters in the center of the cage. Your referee, Vance Swerden, has stepped in to stop this matchup at 1 minute, 34 seconds of the third round for your winner by TKO and new Big John's MMA Amateur Featherweight Champion, Nick the Beanstalk Moore.
Well, the Beanstalk Nick Moore is going to be hanging that Big John's MMA championship from the top of the Beanstalk after tonight.